Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is General here today, and today guys, I'm going to be telling you guys a little story on how I got into Xbox, how I got into YouTube, and all that stuff. And if we don't have time for it all to fit in this video, I will probably do a part 2 and then upload that later this week. So let's kind of get right into this and just kind of talk about how I got into YouTube, or how I got into Xbox, excuse me. So this was, I was a little general back in the day, meaning like a couple years ago. I was a little general. And, you know, I wasn't a big video game player. I was actually a big soccer nerd. I played soccer a lot, and, you know, that's a whole, I'm going to be honest with you, that's a whole nother story for another commentary, just because it's a whole, like, there's a lot of interesting stories with my soccer days, but, you know, I'll be sure to tell you guys some of those in the future. But anyway, so I was a big soccer nerd back then, didn't really play a whole lot of video games and stuff, and this was during a time where my dad and mom actually got divorced. It's kind of sad. Didn't really know what was going on because, like I said, I was younger. Didn't really understand the whole like divorce thing. I you know, whatever. I wasn't like too young. I was right around maybe like 10 or 11 or so when I first really started getting into video games. So I was 10 or 11. My dad moved out. He, you know, did his own thing or whatever. And I would go to see him on the weekends. And, you know, he'd be doing his thing on the weekends, and I would be at his like apartment or whatever. And I mean, this apartment, you know, this apartment complex he was in was really shitty. I mean, really fucking shitty. I mean, there was people that would like sit outside and like smoke weed and shit like that. Like it was really fucking bad. And there's a lot of crime, a lot of like break-ins and shit like that. Needless to say, he didn't live there too long. It was only maybe like 6 months or so, and then he moved to a nice house and stuff. I think he was just there until he got like, you know, his finances and everything like that straight and whatnot. But anyway, so while I was over at his, you know, apartment for those 6 months, I really, you know, he had an Xbox, and, you know, I'd started really getting into Xbox and stuff. I would, like, play. The first game I ever played was actually Halo, and I remember it because, like, I didn't play online or anything like that at first. I mainly just played the campaign, and, like, you know, I remember beating the campaign on Legendary, like, 5 or 6 times. Like, it was fucking awesome. I was, you know, this was Halo 1, and, you know, it was really great and stuff. And then he got Halo 2, right? So I was just a campaign player, just played the campaign during Halo 1. And then he got Halo 2 on the Xbox, the original Xbox. And he got the limited edition one, the silver case and stuff like that. And it was fucking badass. And, you know, when I went over to his house to play it, because he, like, called me, he was like, yeah, I just got Halo 2, yada, yada, yada. Like, we can play when you come over. And then he told me he got Xbox Live. And in my head, I'm going, what is that? Because obviously, like, I didn't know like a shit ton about Xbox. Again, I was a soccer nerd. I played soccer all the time. And then when I would go to his house on the weekends, I would, you know, play the campaign of Halo. Really didn't like look into Xbox Live and you know, all of this stuff. So he told me that, and I was like, cool. I don't know what it is, but cool. So he gets it, and I remember going to his house on the weekend. The first weekend he got Halo 2, and obviously, this was not when Halo 2 like first dropped. This was later on. But I remember going over there and I remember playing it. And it was like, dude, this is fucking sick. This is actually really sick. And I remember like just like playing it for like hours and hours and hours. And like that begins my like venture into what is I play Xbox today. So it was kind of interesting, you know, playing Halo 2 and stuff. And that's why I still love playing Halo today. To date, up to this point, even though the Master Chief Collection is a piece of shit and like you can't find games and it's fucking laggy and the teams are uneven and shit like that. It's really annoying, but at the same time though, that's what really started my whole like what is today. I play Call of Duty and upload videos to the YouTubes. So this is, I know there wasn't like a super interesting story or whatnot, but this is part 1. Like I said, part 2, guys, I'm going to talk about how I got into Call of Duty and how I got into YouTube, because that's more of an interesting story in my opinion. And then when I do these story time with generals, like I said, I'm gonna try to, you know, just because I think I got a lot of interesting stories I could probably tell you guys, like the first time I've flown, like a lot of crazy ass stories from when I played soccer, because I played soccer up till about maybe a couple years ago. And it was a really tragic accident that occurred to why I don't play soccer anymore and why I take YouTube and whatnot and gaming a lot more serious than what I used to. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And we'll have part 2 to this probably out either tomorrow or by Friday. Let's just say by Friday. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video.